Most celebrities believe in Jesus because they buy their own press. Like I told Barack Obama, don't buy your own press. Like what's his name? His clothes are dirty, but his hands are clean, and you're the best thing that he's ever seen. Right? Stay, lady, stay with your man a while. The original Bhagavan, right? They buy their own press, and then they become enamored with themselves, and because in their time they're more well known than Jesus was, they're amazing, right? That's the way they think. And Jesus didn't want to be well known. Jesus wanted to be well loved. Okay. A religious man doesn't want everybody to know who he is. He wants everybody to know who they are, right? To be able to, there was a boy, a very strange, enchanted boy. Right? The greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return, right? So, celebrities are so trapped in their ego that there's most like, no matter how hard you try, you're not going to get through to them. I'm not going to get through to Kirk Cameron. I'm not going to get through to Jennifer Lopez. I'm not going to get through to Michelle Obama and stuff. I can connect to them and relate to them somewhat, but it's just another marketing scheme. I am the kid that you work really hard. You can be successful too. At what? We all can't be a CEO. We all can't be a quarterback in the NFL, but we can all live the perfection of the Gospels, right? So Jesus was crucified to shine the light on the Gospels, not you're fighting for the devil's and Satan's fuck money, right? I don't care if you don't like the way I talk. I don't like the way you talk, asshole. Okay. I don't like it when he says that. Then don't do that, and I won't say it, motherfucker. Okay, thank you. I said it there. I said it. You're a motherfucker. You're a marketing trained murderer. I said it again. Don't get in your community with a bunch of military trained murderers. This is a CIA community. Okay? They market to keep the going. You need warfare in order to stay in business. Okay? If there's no warfare, you're out of business. You have to go home, Maximus, and plant crops and carve little animals for your kid. And no more, no more Comicus, Circus Maximus, and Coliseum for Eucus. Oh, fuck a suckicus, right? It's better playing basketball in your barn than it is playing at the Pan Am. Because at the Pan Am, they kill that night that was it New Edition or whatever got in the fight. It was at the Pan Am. Okay. When that little Mexican guy ran Ed Too Tall Jones into the ground and said, "Oh no, he hit him and knocked him." He did not hit him and knocked him out. He stuck out his fist and he ran into the guy. There's a guy. I was at the fight. I watched it on TV. Yeah, you don't have to be at the fight to see what happened. Probably easier to see what happened. But you could tell the guy, no, he went like this and he ran into the dude. And it was like, boom, and Ed fell down because he wasn't expecting. You can do that. Okay. There's no rule in boxing that says you can't hold out your fist and run into the guy, right? And there's no rule against that. I don't think so. Okay. It's a punch. It's just a different kind of punch, right? But there's like, it's against the rules. No, you got to be ready. You have to move your ass out the way. If a little Mexican guy comes up to you, you're in 6'9" black guy, and he runs up like that, and he might knock your ass down, and then your head hitting the ground will knock your ass out more than him running and pushing you over with his fist. Stands with fist. Hey, is that Kevin Costner? Do you understand? No, it's Richard Burton. I want to be an actor. Why? Be a human being. Being an actor sucks. Okay. Richard talked about Elizabeth as she was an old shrew. Okay. And she goes to have her hair done. She flies all the way to France. Right. He gets drunk and talks shit about her. And she's like, and they cheat on each other because they love each other, but they hate each other. And tell you how many people cheat. You don't want to be Jesus because you hear all the stuff about you. Okay, you cheated on your wife. Okay, get over it. Okay. And I always tell my dad that too. It's like, Dad, did you procure uranium to threaten to blow everybody up if you can't have a virtual presence in their house to market their sexuality of their children? Okay. then you don't need Jesus to die for you. You're not that bad of a person. Tell the Rockefeller Foundation to stop training you into thinking you need Jesus to pay for your disgustingness. Okay? Tell your surrogate father, the devil, to get the fuck out of the house, right? I've been telling this to people for years. Just like, wait, a dog can figure it out. Hey, that motherfucker shouldn't be in the bedroom, right? Get out of here, right? And the cats, definitely, hey, he's not one of us. Tell him to get out of here, right? Cats and dogs are so much more intelligent than human beings. Snakes, I don't understand the reason. I know. Natty has them, Patrick has them. Amy used to get rats and stuff. Dogs and cats, I get, But animals you have to keep in a cage, I know. I like dogs and cats, they're cute. Cows. If you get cows and don't eat the cows, okay, they will eat all the grass and they will shit and pee everywhere. Okay. You have to have open range. If you don't have open range, you'll be up to your ears in their shit and pee, and you'll die from the toxins from it because it'll cause so much, like cat boxes if you don't change the litter box and so forth, right? And stuff. And so, is the wolf evil for eating the cow? Is the cow evil for eating all the grass and making everybody die from their shit and piss? What about you and your shit and piss and vinegar? Are you evil because you're full of shit and piss and vinegar and try to eat everybody and sell them at a store and call it your own? This is a planet given to us by the glory of God. Okay. So you have to understand laws, balance, harmony, and understanding, share, care, given according to need, built to last, right? So stop being such an asshole. You show me that ass, I'm going to kick it. Okay. And I'm going to kick it really fucking hard because I want the Lord's Prayer yesterday. Okay, I don't want to wait for tomorrow. I'm sick of waiting for tomorrow. Okay, that's disgusting. Okay, how many people die every day waiting for tomorrow to be heaven on earth? Why would you wait on truth? Why would you wait on faithful love? If you're capable of faithfully loving people, why would you wait for other people to faithfully love you? Okay. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. Why have you forsaken me? Right? Jesus is the spirit of a real man with real love and real faith in a real God. Okay. Not a virtual presence from a satellite coming into your house telling you, you need to watch more of this. I've seen it 18 times. It's funny and I like it. Okay. But I can't watch it over and over again. I can only watch it once in a while when I'm in the mood. Once in a while. Anybody else? Dreaming Casually. Midnighters. Damn good song. Okay? It's a lowrider song. It's a good one. And so you got to try to get people, when I connect to people in prayer, what the marketers try to do, see, he's being mentally raped while he sleeps by you. I get it. Okay, he said that to you. Yeah, he said how stupid I was when I said money is a human invention to manipulate people. No, silver. Wait, can you eat a rock? Can you eat silver? Can you drink silver? Okay. You can ride silver. Hi-yo, silver! Away! Kimosabi! Okay. You don't know? Okay. Hey, foolish. Hey, I don't know. Hey, foolish. Hey, I don't know. Hey, foolish. Hey, I don't know. Scout, let's get the fuck out of here. Do you understand? Tonto, don't go to town. The bad guys are waiting. They're going to beat the snot out of you, right? Oh, Bill Cosby. That show's funny. I used to do the same thing. Oh, yeah, because he's a Cancer. I'm a Cancer. We watch TV. Don't do that. How many people, I don't know if you're Cancers, but was Cancers or nurturers. So you watch the TV show and say, Aladdin, just free the genie. But that cuts the music. Yeah, it sure does. Cuts the movie down to 30 minutes instead of a 90-minute drama. Free the genie. He's magic. He can take you to Disney World. Come on, Natalie, let's go. And we don't have to bring Andrew Womack. He's an asshole, right? He knows he's an asshole. He's in business when people have a virtual presence in people's houses and try to get them to be sexual deviants so they can make them feel like, I need Jesus to die for me to pay for my disgustingness. There's nothing wrong with wanting to have sex with a woman that wants to have sex with you. that makes you, these are the moments I thank God that I'm alive. I got more. I've got all I've waited for, which is not true. You're not living the Lord's Prayer. Okay. Me and Rocky got together. We used to be doing fun things together. Okay. She goes, it seems like that's all you wanted to do. You said get the condoms, and you said, and then it was fun. And you were a good kisser, and you did fun things, and And I'm over the fact that she wouldn't take off the shirt. I'm over that. I remember when she had on a blue dress. We went out, and it was nice, and I was like, "You've already been in a dress, yeah." But she had the thing cut down like on Ella Fitzgerald's dresses with the thing. It was whoa. That looks nice. Because I never got to see those. Whoa, those are nice too. She was okay with her butt and legs, but her stomach, she was self-conscious about, so she wouldn't let you see the boobies. You got to play with them, you just didn't get to see them. I was like, well, that's just horrible. Have you ever listened to Judah Krishnamurti? Tell your teacher don't compare, right? Because Amy and Steffi used to do that to me too. I was so fat, so ugly. You were beautiful to me. You had a heart no one could ever see. Oh, yes, you did. Homely girl, used to be so lonely. You're a beautiful woman, oh, homely girl. I was the only one who offered to carry your books, who took all the stares and laughter, the dirty looks. Oh, my friends used to sit there and make jokes and pity the fool that messed with my early. Rocky, okay. Because Rocky, I was about 5'11", well, close to 6 feet, about 155, 65 pounds, okay. Rocky was about 5'6", and very full figured, in the 200-pound range things. I don't know how much she weighed. Didn't care. It was just fun. I guess, wow, she's good. Whoo, right? And so I was like, whoa, right? She looked a lot like Ella Fitzgerald, yeah. And yeah, she was. Oh, it was fun. She was fun to kiss, and she was freaking out because this really good-looking Mexican guy, who turned out to be white, okay, was into her, and she was like, he's vibing on me, he's into me, what's wrong with this guy, Mexican white guys aren't supposed to like us full-figured black women, and why not? What's wrong with Ella Fitzgerald? What do you got against Ella Fitzgerald? Shallow, superficial people? No, they would sit there, okay, they would end up with Ella Fitzgerald, and then oh yeah, but Janet Jackson asked me out, so I'm going to have sex with her instead. My mom always used to say, shit or get off the pot, right? Shit or get off the pot, right? If you can't make up your mind, you ain't never going to do, and you're a selfish person. When you make up your mind, let's fall in love. Why don't we fall in love? Why don't we make a go for it? There's a show for it, right? So, now is the time, okay, to get up and do that was right. Don't talk about it. Don't think about doing it tomorrow, right? So when I'm got this stuff done, I'm gonna go find out. I'm gonna find out how Miriam's doing. I'm gonna find out how Edna's doing. I'm gonna find out about the girls that I couldn't be with, that I don't know what's going on with them, how they're doing, right? I'm not gonna go look for Jennifer Lopez. I'm not gonna ask Beyonce if she's single now. I'm not gonna do anything like that. We would not get along. Okay. We would not like each other. We're not alike. Okay. Me and Miriam and Edna, we're alike. Maybe we still are. Because I'm still that same old boy I used to be. I don't have lion eyes, and my smile's not a sin disguise. They know me. Gosh dang, he's so pragmatic. He's so honest. He'll tell you straight up to your face. Hey, you're acting like a murdering pile of shit. You need to stop. I've been this way since I was a kid. Drives people crazy. How dare you do that? How dare you not? Right? You believe in Jesus Christ? Okay. You think they crucified him because he went around saying, I'm going to say all the right things to get everything I need so I can build Oral Roberts University. Fuck that shit! Stand up for the Lord's Prayer or shut the fuck up. Shit or get off the pot. Asshole. Right? Give me potatoes and tomatoes. I got to find that and put that on there. I love that. Give me the simple life. Oh my gosh. I love Ella Fitzgerald tunes, man. I will have them for the rest of my life. I will live to be 104, maybe more. I will have a faithful wife. She will love me as dearly as I love her. Tenderly, that's it. Tenderly as I love her. And it will happen. Because I said so. And I'm tired of being told what to do by assholes with bad science projects and make-believe money for fuck parties. Okay? Donald Trump is an asshole. And he talks shit about Barack Obama because Barack Obama's an asshole. And neither one of them can stand up for the Lord's Prayer to save Kamala Harris from still fucking talking. Shut up already. When you're living the Lord's Prayer, you don't have to talk a lot. Especially about the shit you talk about. You gotta fight for your right to party. Take your Beastie Boy ass outside and shut the fuck up till you come back in and you live for your right to love. Thank you. You're welcome. You're gorgeous. I know I'm gorgeous. Why aren't you gorgeous? What the fuck is wrong with you? Stop being a fucker. If you're a fucker, you can't be gorgeous. I'm gorgeous. Be gorgeous. Lord's Prayer. It's perfect. Apply it in physics. There you go. Okay, stop talking about bullshit. You're being marketed and trained by a bunch of mass murderers at institutions of higher learning for philanthropy. And philanthropy is not real. You can't have kindness for fucking unicorns and dragons there. I love you. Okay, peace out.